At a title match sooner rather than later.
The competition is so tough in the women's division here at NEW, and the rankings. There's not a lot of space between people in those.
Sager building some positive momentum despite the fact she's winless thus far in her Nation Extreme Wrestling career.
Winless, but has made an impression with every single match she's had so far.
She certainly showed very well in those matches as well, building positive momentum. You have to think that she will be moving into that win column sooner rather than later. Can it be tonight? Can she be the spoiler for Izzy McQueen's homecoming?
Zoe Sager fighting her way to the headlock takeover of her own. Zoe Sager's so impressive. Just what a great mix of speed, technical proficiency, and that X factor, heart. Because for a smaller wrestler, her durability is one of her more underrated attributes. Because she took absolutely a ton of punishment from Nicole Matthews, but still very nearly won that match.
Looking to dole out some punishment of her own here this evening. Though Izzy McQueen will have something to say about that. And getting a nice little response from the crowd is Izzy McQueen. These people certainly have not forgotten about her in the 20 months she's been on the shelf.
Small package from Zoe Sager. Maybe not the smartest thing to do at this stage of the match is go for a waistlock takedown of someone with the power of Izzy McQueen.
She was able to turn that around and hit the waistlock takedown that Sager had been looking for moments earlier. Pinfall attempt from Izzy, kick out from Zoe Sager.
For Matty Stroll, cradle right there.
Great technique from McQueen, but Sager able to keep this match going and rolled out of that one. Zoe Sager looking for a bit of a break, though, as she's leaning against the ropes. McQueen definitely has the upper hand as far as momentum goes right now, and the power of Izzy McQueen, what a takedown!
The intimidation factor before that massive spear, too. Pounding the mat, letting Zoe Sager know that, hey, this is coming.
Impact on that spear as well, Jordan. It looked almost like a running Uranagi.
It's definitely having an impact on Zoe Sager, having a hard time getting back to her feet.
Sager staggering as McQueen looking for the kill shot. 619, more of a 604 perhaps, but it's Sager who reverses with the Zoblivion off the ropes.
What an incredible maneuver.
Lift the leg on that pinfall attempt. Did Zoe Sager, but Izzy McQueen able to kick out and keep this match going.
Maybe a little early to hit the Zoblivion. Stiff forearm shot from Zoe Sager.
Sager running the ropes, big kick to the face of Izzy McQueen. And took out her heels to take her down to the bottom rope.
Running knee from Sager. I know Izzy McQueen worked really hard to get back in the ring, but I think maybe at the moment she might be regretting that slightly.
Perhaps, yes. The double-edged sword of being back doing what you love, but what you love is getting kicked in the face, unfortunately. You can hear those little voices, the children in this crowd, very firmly on the side of Izzy McQueen.
Zoe Sager with a little trash talk there for a second after not getting that pinfall. Forearms to the face from McQueen. She looks to take control
on the top turnbuckle, climbing up. Looking for a superplex perhaps, but it's Sager who's able to wrestle back control momentarily and push McQueen down to the mat.
Is he looking for that handspring hurricanrana here?
Oh, the impact! And you can see it not just written all over the face of Zoe Sager, but in the way she was spasming all over the ring after taking that one.
For someone who relies so much on their speed, a back injury like that in the middle of a match, that is not going to help.
Coincidentally, when you dish out an impact like that, like Izzy McQueen just did, might not help you as far as getting the pinfall, because if you are Zoe Sager, it's like all of your nerves are firing at once. Shoulders kicking out all over the place.
It's called a spasm kickout.
Absolutely. As they trade chops now in the middle of the ring, back and forth. Though Izzy McQueen dishing out the majority of them, if I'm being honest. Quite a kick there from McQueen as well. A Pele kick from Sager. What a spike DDT from McQueen. Can Izzy roll over into a cover and put this one away? Both women looking worse for wear at the moment.
Oh, at this point of the match, Justin, with all the damage that's been dealt, you got to think advantage goes to the first person on their feet, and they got to be at an 80% chance to win this thing. 85.
McQueen dropped Sager onto her skull, but took a hard impact on her back as she did so, and Sager able to get the shoulder up at 2 after a lengthy delay, and Izzy finally able to get that cover.
Oof. An entire match worth of damage to that back is really having a factor now for Zoe Sager, and you gotta wonder if she can come back from this.
She hit those turnbuckles and just about broke in half. As McQueen going for a running splash into the corner once again.
That is a lot of speed and a lot of power coming at you.
Looking for left on red perhaps, but Sager able to duck out of the way. Leg takedown that she rolls over into an ankle lock. Zoe Sager looking for a submission here. And a real test of the power of Izzy McQueen in her first match back, able to roll out of it and send Zoe straight into the ropes.
The strength of Izzy McQueen, all she needs to do is shift her momentum slightly, and the much smaller Zoe Sager went flying into the ropes. Looking for a tiger feint kick now. Got her right in the face.
It's McQueen.
Once more pounding the mat in the corner, letting Zoe Sager know that something really, really bad is coming through.
Looking for the left on red once again, but a turnaround from Sager, able to turn that into a
Z-Factor! Zoe Sager hitting the Z-Factor. That's got to be it. And it is. What a win.
McQueen looking for the left on red on more than one occasion in that match, but Zoe Sager saw the bull coming, pulled the cape out of the way, turned it into a Z-Factor, and picked up the win. A huge victory for Zoe Sager, her first in NEW, and I dare say the first of many yet to come.
Based on what we've seen so far, you had to know that Zoe Sager was due.